What's up, my fellow creepers and things that go bump in the night? Welcome back, yes, back to another episode of Creature of the Night. I am your host, Toxin, your friendly neighborhood sinner. You should know what to do. Slash that subscribe button and ding that little bell to let you know every time I upload so you can keep up to date with me, guys. Spoiler review here. If you want to check out my spoiler free over on my TikTok, hop down to the description below. My link is there. Make sure you give me a follow over there. Now back to it, guys. This is a remake of one of my favorite horror movies, believe it or not, or thrillers, whatever you want to call it. And it's the only one, well, one of the only ones that my mother actually showed me. And I'm speaking, of course, of the 2025 Hand That Rocks the Cradle.
You think if you try hard enough, you can stop bad things from happening. But you can't.
Now, if you're familiar with the 1992 version, this one is no different. Guys, a woman seeks revenge on another woman and tries to boot her out, make her seem crazy, and take over the family, take the husband, take the kids. This one, the 2025 version, is not any different. So I say.
Shit.
But going into it, guys, I'm going to be real with you. I prefer the 1992 version. If you're not familiar with it, I'm going to give you a brief rundown. There's a woman, she's pregnant. She goes to her OBGYN to get a checkup, and he's a mañoso. You don't know what that means? He was being nasty with her. Takes his rubber glove off, touches her inappropriately down there, makes innuendos and touches her inappropriately. She goes to the cops, which makes other women come forward saying that he did the same thing. Fucking pussy of a doctor blows his own brain out to take the easy way out. Leaves his wife and his unborn child to basically face the music without him. All his assets are frozen, so she has nothing. She passes out because she's pregnant, and this is a shockwave. She falls on her stomach, causing the baby to die. So now she really has nothing to lose. She's gonna go take over this bitch's life, and she makes her life a living hell and tries to seduce the husband. She gets the kids on her side, even breastfeeding the little toddler to make him want her only. It's insane, guys. But I love the movie. It was thrilling. It made it scary. It was scary. The fact that the audience knew what was coming, who was doing it, and what the woman's purpose was, because she gets a job as a nanny. It was scary, dude. You didn't know what was going on. And the mother had asthma that would react anytime she got overly stimulated, overly excited, whatever you want to call it. I'm like, holy shit. It was great, guys. It's a thrill ride. Now it brings us to the 2025 version. Guys, it's the star from Longlegs. I was like, alright, it's going to be good. Even the wife, not that this is a big deal, but she was married to a Hispanic who owned construction and architect. They had a beautiful house. I was like, hell yeah. Shout out to my Mexicans. This time things are changed. It's not a son and a daughter. It's two daughters. Not that that's an issue. But going into it, I was like, okay, I know it's going to be modern. I know it's going to be updated. There's going to be more issues that are happening nowadays. Brace yourself, essentially.
On to your butts.
But yeah, guys, going into it, we find the actress from Longlegs that she's like a recovering addict, supposedly. She's looking for work. She actually stumbles across this person. I think she was like her social worker, or caseworker, whatever you want to call it. And she just had a baby. She's like, hey, if you need help, I nanny, da-da-da. She gets her way in. She makes the daughter the daughter be on her side. She's already not really seducing the husband. There wasn't too much of that this time. But already switching up medication for the mother. And, it's very weird because they invite her in because it's in L.A., and they bring her in because it's expensive to live in LA. Ridiculous. I saw one bedroom, half a bathroom for $2,500. That's fucking insane.
What?
Fucking insane. So I can imagine why they had the spare room. Why not invite her? But that's what kind of shit really hits the fan, because now she's doing stuff. She's getting the daughter was already having like a bad mouth and talking back to the mother. I'm just saying it took care of it back in the day. The belt still works if you use it. I'm just saying.
What did he say?
But she gets her more violent, more disrespectful to the mother. She switches the medication for the mother, so she's actually like getting on stuff that's for like ADHD or like methamphetamine recovery or something like that. So it's already messing with her brain, and they just think that she had a mental breakdown.
Damn.
Going into it, I was like, okay, great. And we actually come out to find that they were actually friends. The mother is not who she says she is. She was like a witness protection program, or she had a relocation program because the mother set fire to a home, killing the husband, killing the wife, and killing the baby sister of the nanny. And we find out it's because the father was actually molesting her as a kid. I think he was like a guidance counselor or something like that. And it turns out he was actually molesting her too because they looked like sisters. They could like it was fucking gross.
What? What the fuck?
I'm just saying. And I guess maybe the daughter, because of the trauma that happened, kind of shielded that out and didn't really want to accept it. So she's like, no, it's still all your fault. And now the bitch has to be fucked up and gets murdered. I thought it was pretty interesting. She gets murdered. She gets thrown from a car. Pretty fucking interesting. Pretty gruesome at the end. I'm gonna be real, guys. It was really hard for me to watch. It was just so boring. It was a slow burn. Maybe that's the wrong thing because like I feel like a slow burn is like, always gonna lead up to something. It was just a burn. It was just so boring. My girlfriend fell asleep watching it, and I had to force myself to finish it because I was like, dude, this is just so boring. It's not scary. There's no shock value. Maybe the shocking was that the nanny's actually a lesbian and she's finger banging her girlfriend while the wife watches. But I think the wife went out there to go confront her. So when she's sitting there, she's not watching like, oh my god, this is hot, I want to be part of it. No, it's just like kind of shocked that it's happening with the fucking door open with my kids in the house. I would be fucking angry too, but I would have bursted in and said, y'all need to fucking leave. Like, y'all don't need to be doing that while. And again, it has nothing to do with the same. That's not the issue. It's like, dude, nobody needs to be banging in front of the kids at all. Just saying. And going into it too, I don't know, guys. I feel like there was an agenda. I'm gonna be real. I said this on a previous video. I hate that sex and violence go hand in hand, especially in horror movies, because you feel the need that there needs to be a sex scene, and unless it adds to the goddamn story, there's no need for it. Besides that shocker, there's no need for it. Maybe it's just like, oh my god, she's doing this in front of my kids. What is she capable of? But nothing comes about it. She doesn't confront her about it, say anything the next day, doesn't say anything to her husband, nothing. She just kind of was shocked to see it and then walks off. So there was no need for that. The only scene I would say that needed, maybe not even, because now thinking about it, was when the husband and the wife are trying to get intimate and he's playing with her and she pushes him off because again she's suffering from PTSD, post traumatic stress disorder. Is that the same thing? Am I dumb? It probably is the same thing, but having a kid messes up your hormones. Again, be nice to your wife when she has a kid. It's a lot of body change, but she pushes him off. She's like, I'm just not ready. So it just shows that, okay, they're in a sexless marriage. It could be frustrating for not only the husband, but for the wife as well. Because she knows she loves her husband. She wants to please him. But, guys, give him a break. Just saying. And there's like a brief glimpse that he's looking down the nanny's shirt. But nothing comes about it. They're not sleeping around. They're not secretly texting. He's not secretly going out and hanging out with her. Nothing like that. It's nothing at all. It's just nothing comes about it. So maybe that scene wasn't even necessary either. Who knows? I just think it's dumb when they do that. And then on top of this, I'm going to get a lot of heat. So I'm going to say this right now. Like, subscribe, share, comment in my video because I know it's going to piss somebody off.
Now you fucked up. You have fucked up now.
The nanny being LGBTQ, whatever, in that community, kind of not, I would say force, because I don't even think the daughter was thinking this way at all. She was still a kid. She was being disrespectful. She was probably self-aware of like trying to act older, but it was forced. I'm sorry, but she came out and said that, oh, when I get married, I don't want to be the wife. I want to be the husband. I want to marry a wife. This is me. This is me now. There's no need for that. She's goddamn 10 years old. Let a kid be a kid. You don't need to force nothing. Leave the kids alone. Okay? There's no need for that. I'm probably going to get a lot of heat for it. I'm just being honest. There's no need for that. You don't need to push that agenda. That's not an agenda that we need to be discussing. It just needs to be non-existent. Leave it alone. It was another reason hard to watch because I felt like it was just propaganda shoving down our throat. Like, well, this is how it is. It needs to be. No, it doesn't. 10 years old. I was worried about what the hell I was going to have for lunch what cartoons I was going to watch on Saturday. That's where he needs to stay. Just leave kids alone. If you do, as an adult, you do what the hell you want to do. That's your decision. But leave kids alone. Again, guys, I know there was a lot. I didn't mean to get preachy. Believe it or not, I'm not political. I don't give a damn who you voted for. And I don't care who you worship as long as you're happy. Who gives a shit? But again, kids need to be kids. Guys, like I always say, if you're not sinning, you're not having fun. Beware the moon, guys.